Thank you for spending these few minutes with us learning about construction management services, how it works, and how it might benefit you and the people that rely on you. Many people, just like you, are faced with undertaking a building project of some sort. Whether it's for an expanding business that has outgrown its space, a growing church, or a new dream house, the process can be very intimidating for most people who have only a cursory knowledge of the construction process. Because so much expense is involved, it is very important to avoid mistakes. The construction process can be frustrating and confusing. You may be personally aware of someone who had a bad experience with cost overruns or unreasonable delays. You may be determined to avoid these pitfalls, but who can you trust? How does this process begin? Who will look out for your interests? And who will watch out for your bottom line? Hopefully, in these few minutes together, we will provide the solution for your concerns. If you were facing a big legal problem, would you go into court without the best attorney you could find? Of course not. Without someone on your side who has the knowledge and experience to bring to the issue, the outcome could be disastrous. You want someone who knows how to fight for you and your needs. A construction manager does essentially the same thing for your building project. We at CMS are there for you from the very beginning until you move into your building. Any business, church, or homeowner starting this process has a vision of the completed building in mind, but may be unsure of all the steps involved. The first step is to make a decision that you need to build, that you're willing to proceed, and have made arrangements for financing. At this time, the land for your building is usually selected and purchased. An architect is contracted early in the process to meet with decision makers and get their ideas on a blueprint to give you a good idea of how your building will look. Traditionally, at this time, several general contractors or builders are allowed to bid on the project, and one is selected to begin. The general contractor is in charge of the project and hires several subcontractors to provide their specialized skills. Even the most ethical and skilled contractors and builders are profit motivated and often inflate the cost of your project along the way. More than likely, those extra costs will come from your pocket, regardless of the original contract amount. You may be well aware of community projects that have problems, cost overruns, change orders, allowances, and their entire project has spun out of control. These are headaches that you don't want and don't need. That's where CMS comes in. CMS, as construction manager, takes the place of the general contractor or builder and is in charge during the process. In most cases, we work with the same subcontractors as your general contractor or builder would. And since we work on a set fee that is less than the profit of most builders and general contractors, the savings are passed on to you. Even if there are added construction costs along the way, our fee does not change. Our only goal is to keep your project on budget and on time. We work with your architect from the beginning to determine the scope of work for contractors. We help in the bidding process, review and approve the payment applications, and handle any and all disputes with the contractors. We do the scheduling of all the work and the material delivery, communicate with the architect on a daily basis, and hold progress meetings with the owners. We ensure all the work conforms to local codes. We are your watchdog on the project, making sure it moves ahead smoothly. Any building project involves a lot of time and money, neither of which you have to waste. CMS is easy to work with. We respect the demands on your time, and most of all, we look out for your interests as if they were our own. Because when it comes right down to it, they are. CMS will do everything in our power to keep your project on budget and on schedule, so you can occupy your building as quickly as possible. You will always get straight answers from us when problems occur. They may not always be the answers you're looking for, but they will always be the truth. Start your project right and put your mind at ease. Sit down with us for a free consultation and get the facts on how we can make this experience a good one for you. Give us a call and check out our website.